Hey loves, I'm absolutely shattered. I don't know what it is. There's a real heavy energy at the moment. So I've just come back from doing a grocery shop and I decided to do quite a large shop because it's getting to me going out now. How is that? Look what's happened to us in just a few weeks of how we've been trained, psychologically we're getting used to the isolation now, and I'm finding that the only place I really feel safe and secure, like emotionally and energetically, is in my beautiful little cottage that has become more and more of a haven. It's more and more like the old ways. It's like nature has moved in, and my place is filled with herbs and incense and sage, and it's just bliss here, and loads of plants, loads of crystals and candles going. And even though it's warming up here, every afternoon at 2 o'clock I'm lighting a log fire purely because it brings me contentment. So anyway, back to the shopping. I don't know about you, but are you finding it really heavy out there at the moment? I went to the shops and, made myself really presentable today. I know, right? Because it's like the big trip going shopping. So I made myself presentable, just unpacked it all, absolutely exhausted. Not really that much either, but it's more about the energy out there. And then I've caught myself in the mirror and thought, oh my God, look at this. I feel exhausted, like drained. And that's about being outside and being with people. I think it's because I'm a real empath and I pick up on more than what's spoken. I pick up on stuff merely by kind of standing next to people in the line, in the queues. So where am I going with this is, are you finding that too? It's about ways to look after our energy right now because out there is really heavy. And also I've noticed that people's faces, they're grumpy or heavy themselves or ready to snap. They're snapping at people. And I've noticed some people were really snapping at older folks who didn't really understand how we're meant to be social distancing, and they don't understand the lines that they're putting us in, and they're stepping ahead and people are snapping at them, and then I stand up for the older folk and it all gets a bit like, oh, I think we're all gone a bit. I think we're dividing into two. It's bringing out the best in us. So I'm seeing that as well. Lots of people talking more and being more helpful and smiling, making eye contact and smiling. Or it's bringing out the worst in us, the grumpy, the irritable, and the me. What about me? What do I need? In my trolley, in my cart. And it's kind of, I'm seeing that happening. I'm seeing increased compassion and I'm seeing a real selfishness that's happening. So for one, I want us to look at looking after our energy. And for me, that's time in my cottage. I've lit the candles. I cleaned, wiped, I just cleaned a bit because it always feels lovely when I wipe the sides down and dust a bit. I saged myself. Incense is blowing. I got candles. I got beautiful music playing. I stopped it for this video. Stevie Nicks really helps at this point, but I've also play beautiful meditation music. Just it's always on in the background because it really helps me. That recharges my energy. I'm about to get ready. I've got about an hour before I start my day's clinic, so I'm just really going to meditate, and I'm probably going to light fire early just purely because of the comfort it brings me, because we've got to fill our own cups up all the time. So I feel really quite drained from being out there. Okay, and the next thing I want to say is, please don't be like the muggles and all the sheep out there that just because we're social distancing and possibly wearing masks or whatever, don't be one of those in fear that you don't even smile and make eye contact with people, because you can really make their day. And I find that really sad that I don't want us to be this new normal where we're social distancing, but emotionally distant too. I know we can't stand near each other anymore physically, but we can still connect, because I think that's really important. And I think humanity, or I know, Us in humanity, we need each other right now, and we need the spirit of love. So please make the effort that when you do need to go out, please make eye contact, please smile, please check that the older folks are they okay? Please stop and listen to people if you can, and really ask them if it's okay, because you know what, right now we're not really okay, are we? We're all just doing the best we can. So thank you for listening to me have my little rant, and I'm going to continue filling my own cup up with love in my cozy little cottage with pudding and Alfred, with music and love and great energy. I'm wishing you lots and lots of love, and yeah, just know I love you.